Hello and welcome. I am Nicole Goldberg, the director of the Global Management degree at Universidad Anáhuac, Mexico. This is a new degree of the Business and Economics School that has been made to satisfy the current needs of the globalized and competitive world with its content's disruptive changes, challenges, and different opportunities. I want to start by showing you a video of the degree with some of the key elements so that you have a basic idea of the program before I present its details.
Welcome to Mexico City, a cosmopolitan paradise and one of the largest cities in the world and home to Anáhuac University. On behalf of the Business and Economics School, I am pleased to announce the launching of the first undergraduate program in Mexico City that can be fully taken in English. The name of this international program is Global Management.
The Business and Economics School of Anáhuac University has a long-standing tradition of over 50 years.
Our mission is to train men and women with a solid humanistic and professional education in economics and business for them to excel in leadership roles and to make a positive impact on the world.
The Business and Economics School has over 100 full-time faculty members that engage in research and over 250 adjunct faculty members that work in many industries that Mexico City hosts.
Global Management is a four-year program that teaches students to be effective communicators,
to have critical thinking,
To be professionally competitive,
to be integrally formed individuals.
Global Management requires all students to study abroad during the last year of the program, offering dual degrees with top-ranked partner universities in North America, Europe, and Asia.
Today's global business environment is highly competitive, dynamic, and volatile. Organizations must be immediately responsive to changes in an agile, fast, and flexible way and can no longer just stand still to survive. This context creates new and constant challenges for organizations recruiting talents that stand out by having a global mindset, an innovative vision, and an international strategic perspective. The talents recruited must be able to identify and adapt to challenges, craft innovative strategy solutions, and successfully execute them by being well equipped to face the complexities of the current and upcoming world. Training of new professionals requires a change of mindset, which begins by equipping them with a strong command of knowledge and skills, both hard and soft, that allow them to identify problems and create innovative solutions for products and services to improve people's lives. It is also essential for new professionals to have the tools to identify improvements or innovations within organizations, both in their processes and in their business models, allowing them to work in a more flexible and effective way. Furthermore, skills are not enough in this new world. The new professionals need to have a deep understanding of the social and environmental context that surrounds them to better respond to the needs of the organizations. It is also crucial for the new global leaders of the companies to be able to communicate effectively with stakeholders as they would with their clients, consumers, and collaborators. They also require strong management of technologies to incorporate tools into their business process and new products or services that improve their operations while allowing them to create new solutions. The use of artificial intelligence and big data, amongst other technologies, are no longer a thing of the future. They are already here. Organizations need professionals with skills that allow them to be prepared for the new leadership positions, ready to adapt to our changing world, fulfilling positions that have not even been created yet. These people will soon lead global organizations and must be prepared for the world that awaits them to occupy the positions required in family business, multinational companies, governmental agencies, and multilateral organisms. For this reason, the Business and Economics School of Universidad Anáhuac has created the Global Management degree, a new undergrad bachelor's degree fully taught in English that develops the necessary competencies that global leaders require in the new paradigm. The program will equip students not only with the necessary professional competencies, but also with a global and human mindset that will allow them to occupy leadership positions and be strongly prepared to transform and innovate with existing organizations to compete in the new market conditions. The Business and Economics School of Universidad Anáhuac, Mexico, has earned prestigious accreditations from several organisms such as the AACSB, the world's leading USA accreditor for educational quality for business schools that certifies only the top 5% of business schools in the world. This certification applies for all of the degrees of the Business and Economics School of Universidad Anáhuac, Mexico, where we offer 7 degrees, 6 of them taught in the North and South campus, while Global Management is currently only offered in the North campus. To explain where Global Management comes from and the importance of this degree, I will mention the other 6 degrees that the Business and Economics School offers. On one side, we have Economía and Dirección Financiera, which have a very high numerical level, including math, finance, accounting, and economics, creating a more analytical profile. While the other 4 degrees are Administración y Dirección de Empresas, Finanzas y Contaduría Pública, Mercadotecnia Estratégica, and Negocios Internacionales, which are more strategical. They still have a high level of math. By being more strategical, they take decisions based on leadership, past experience, feelings, and others more than the numerical part, as the first 2 degrees that I mentioned. Global Management comes in as a differentiated degree with a wider view towards the current and future needs, placing itself in between the other 6 degrees by having a very high numerical and analytical part as Economía y Dirección Financiera, and a very high strategical part as the other 4 degrees. As a result, Global Management students can take decisions with leadership based on experience and numbers. It is important to mention that regardless of the degree, most of the alumni of our Business and Economics School end up having a director's position, even if they start from a basic position. They escalate quickly to be directors. All of our students are trained as directors, CEOs, and to be part of the board of companies in all sectors. The Global Management degree is the first undergrad program in Mexico City that can be fully taken in English. It has a 4-year program split into 8 semesters. The first 6 semesters or 3 years are studied in Mexico, and the last 2 semesters or year are studied abroad. During the first 3 years, as you can see in the plan, students will have core courses from the professional stream, which are classes that are needed for the degree. Some of them are common with other degrees, but all are essential for the Global Management graduates and are shown in blue. In orange, we have the Anáhuac Humanities stream, which are classes that absolutely all of the Anáhuac students take regardless of the degree they are in. And in red, we have the interdisciplinary stream, which are also courses that all of the Anáhuac students take and prepare the students for the current needs of the world, including entrepreneurship skills, innovation, social responsibility, sustainability, and teamwork. It is important to mention that most of the degrees at Universidad Anáhuac include electives in each of these areas. In Global Management, we have deleted them to make sure that students have a more productive way of learning with only 350 credits instead of over 380 credits as most other degrees. Having less classes with more content, less tuition to pay during the 3 years in Mexico allows them to save for the year abroad. As all of the Global Management classes are taught in English, the students from the degree are put in selected classes. Any student from different degrees that needs to take the same course and has the English required level may take the class in English, joining the Global Management students, as well as some exchange students have joined the classes to study with the Global Management students, enriching the groups and developing networking skills and connections. Business and economic degrees include classes related to business, management, accounting, economics, finance, marketing, law, calculus, operations, and strategy. Yet, we have some particular classes for Global Management, such as Business Rhetorics, which is a class where students will constantly read and write to make sure that they have all the skills and tools needed for their degree in English. Computer Science, where students will learn basic tools in Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, and end up learning how to program to understand the language of programmers and what they will do to be able to hire and direct them. By grasping these 2 concepts, students are perfectly equipped for their professional lives. After the semesters in Mexico City, students will go on their year abroad, having the privilege of spending their last year in one of the top-ranked partner universities in US, Europe, or Asia, all being AACSB accredited universities with similar tuitions. Students don't need to make thesis, Ceneval, or EGEL to reach their degree. With this, they will have the tools to face their future in any national or multinational company, international government organizations such as the United Nations, the World Bank, or embassies, run family businesses, or turn into entrepreneurs with a startup. The future of the world is in your hands. Come and join us. Become part of the new community of global leaders and live the Anáhuac experience while enjoying one of the largest cities in the globe, its culture and its traditions.
Learn more about our Global Management program, its admission process and application deadlines by visiting anáhuac.mx.